Have you been praying, wishing, wanting you had the confidence to live your dreams, knowing you need true guidance and don't know where to start or how to find it? Well, stay tuned for episode 28. We talk all about the Confidence Campaign. Welcome to The Confident Performer, the only podcast that guides ambitious, driven performers and entrepreneurs to show up authentically and confidently, both on and off stage. If you are ready to make an impact in your life and community and start living your most amazing, empowered life, you are in the right place. You already have what it takes to make it. You just need to see it. And I'm here to show you how. You ready? Let's go. Hello, my beautiful and amazing confident performers. Welcome to episode 28. Today is all about my birthday gift to you. So I am kicking off what I'd like to call the Confidence Campaign. And I called it that because I was working with an artist and marketing wonderful guru lady. She was a client of mine actually, and she is just wonderful. And she was referencing, for what you offer and what you give, she said, it's something that needs to be done and really kind of packaged in this one fun little campaign. And I thought to myself, okay, when is the best time to kick this off? And her and I talked about this actually probably like a year and a half ago. And I wanted to call it the Confidence Campaign because I really feel all together what we lack most in our journey and really reaching our goals or really establishing the life that we want or the career that we want is the lack of confidence to go after that dream. And so I wanted to kick this off in the month of my birthday month, and give it away as a gift. Because if you are listening to this podcast, I imagine it's because you want to be better. You strive to be better. Teddy and I talked about this last week on episode 27, where really the goal is to be better at the thing. And one of the most important things I want to touch on before I move even further and why I'm doing this is that the podcast, the subject, is just literally the surface of what we are actually teaching. So when we talk about, hey, this is going to make you a better speaker, this is going to make you a stronger performer. Hey, these are 5 tips for this, or 4 tips for that, or 7 tips for that. That is literally just skimming the surface. And that surface is just a little touch and a little taste of this will enhance this quality and make it a better result for you potentially if you utilize these resources. But digging in and actually having the right coach for you will change your life trajectory forever. I have mentioned some of my amazing coaches that have worked with me in my journey and on my quest to what is next and building what is next and preparing for what is next. And it is truly life-changing. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. That is why I created the Confidence Campaign. The campaign for everyone to feel more confident as a performer walking into a room will change the way you take your yeses and change the way you feel your nos. So when you are in there and you are auditioning and you are coming in, if you come in a manner in which you are coming off as desperate, if you are like, I really need this job, they can feel it. They can sense it. It's the same thing with a guy. If you are coming off and I'm so desperate, I just really want a boyfriend. I really want to be in a relationship. I'm super lonely. There is nothing hot about that. There is nothing attractive about that or alluring about that. That type of energy is an absolute turnoff. It's an absolute no. However, on the flip side of that, when you come in and you are confident and you come in and you feel ready and you look prepared and you are skillfully approaching what is in front of you and you say, hey, I'm here. I'm auditioning for this. Happy to be here. Feel free to ask me to change anything, do anything. It's no problem. And all of that energy comes across as so strong and so welcoming and so content whether you get the job, obviously excited when you do, get the job, and not feeling like, hey, this is really just going to send you into this emotional, mental downward spiral if you don't. But having the confidence to stand there and again, take that yes or take that no matter way it goes. And that is why I think constantly on how I can build my artist's confidence. Always. I listened back to my episodes. I've said a number of times, I say first and foremost, that is confidence, 100%. So, confidence campaign is going to be this. On the day of my birthday, I'm going to come in Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. I'm going to give live coaching virtually. So we will send you a Zoom link, welcome you, and you come with your questions. That's performance questions, that's vocal questions, that is anything you wish to start with. You say, hey, I have a big dream inside of me. I don't know where to get started. I am a new singer. I've only been singing, 2 years, just in my bedroom, never had training. My mom says I'm really good. I don't know where to start. What should I do? I'm going to answer your question. Even the answer to that question, very simple question. You are going to start with a coach. I'm absolutely going to recommend you start training your voice. I'm going to recommend you start finding the perfect voice teacher for you, having someone find you and your voice working well together. And then I'm going to recommend that you get a vocal coach. And that vocal coach will guide you through some choices in repertoire and choices in all of the different options. You'll be able to sing through with them. You'll be able to set keys. You'll be able to do a number of different things with that vocal coach. Then I'm going to encourage getting a performance coach. And you can actually do that simultaneously. So I am a performance coach. I started as a voice teacher because the mechanics of the voice were so important to me after my injury. So when I suffered a great injury and a vocal hemorrhage when I was 27, that's when I decided, okay, I'm going to learn the educational components behind what my instrument is doing, what happened to it, how I can prevent it in the future, and how I don't run into these types of things again in any way, shape, or form, and how I can keep my instrument up, because I was not going to be fine accepting that my career had ended at 27. I wasn't going to accept that. So going forward, when I'm planning and explaining to people, having a performance coach is really going to help your mindset and your strategy behind your game plan. So, as a performance coach, I know, of course, the vocal side. So, I know the instrument very, very well. I know the health of the instrument very, very well. I know it has to be done with the body, with the mind, with the soul. I know the areas of focus that need to take place on our finances as well, keeping the mind and the body and the soul fully aligned and set and content, especially while you are pursuing your dream. That is something that a lot of people don't necessarily touch on. So when we really kind of focus that realm of performance coaching, we have an all-encompassing performance study. We study the brain. We study, why is the brain responding in ways where times I'll face these, challenging auditions or challenging times or challenging parts, and I can't seem to get into them, or I can't seem to connect to them. And what is the brain doing? How are we being stopped? Or how is the brain being inhibited and really providing a struggle for you, and what you choose to believe in those final outcomes? That mindset management, that strategy, that plan will allow you to have a very long, very lucrative, very fruitful career if you train the brain. And that has been probably the most fun work that I've been able to do in my career. And as I said, I did start as a voice teacher and knowing the mechanics of the voice and really helping brilliant, wonderful performers in my career. I have had a lot of great singers who've gone on to do great things. And I have people who've actually gone on to the therapy side as well. I've had young artists who've become music teachers and vocal therapists as well. Then people obviously in the industry. And then, of course, working with the entrepreneurs that I work with as well in that mindset management. So, a real great, exciting, kind of fun career where I can shed the insight into the questions that you have. When you have a coach and you're training with someone and you don't really know where to start, we will dig down into the very beginning of what this is all about. Finding the confidence within yourself, we absolutely start specifically with you, the human. And I love to get to know each and every single one of my clients. We just had my summer showcase, and I call it a summer showcase because we do one in the summer, we do one in the winter. Obviously, that one's a winter showcase. And the showcase component is important because you are showcasing where you are as a snapshot in your journey. I don't really look at singing as levels. And of course, there's levels out there. There's courses that were created. There's curriculum and academia supported concepts that obviously colleges teach and sell and different things like that. But the manner in which I take the person, I focus on the person as an entire being. And you can be a brilliant singer, but not an incredible performer. So you can have an amazing instrument, but if you have some mindset and mental inhibitions and things that hold you back from truly being connected to being the storyteller that you need to be in order to get that information or that song across done well, you can tell. So in the summer showcase, you get to see a lot of the artists that I work with. We had about 20 artists perform. And it's incredible to watch these young and growing, and some are older, obviously, but these young artists that have been with me. I have a student who's been with me for 9 years. She's actually my apprentice, and she is off the charts fantastic. And people watch her and they always are like, Lauren is insane. Like, she is insane how incredibly good she is. And she really is. Now, it's funny because we always talk about, okay, now how long have you been with me? And so many people, I have such an amazing client roster where I've kept these artists for so long, and we do such great work every single year. So we reach our goals every year. So if we're focused on, okay, we're going to master the mix this year, we're going to really focus on a bunch of songs that master that mix. And we are going to get you so streamlined. We are going to really, truly diminish any of that break that you have, those transitions between the head and the chest and all of that. And we're just going to iron all of that clean out. And that success is showcased in those benchmarks. And again, that's that summer showcase or that winter showcase. And it's really cool to watch. Really, really cool to watch. My daughter, who was on the show a few episodes back, she's 9. She performed as well. And again, coming in, she's a very confident young girl, and she gets very methodical inside of her head. Being a 9-year-old performer, we allow that journey to be a part of what she's going through, what she's conditioned to, and how she's coming across as an artist. But she's also really good at telling a story, even while all that stuff is happening methodically. As she continues to train with me, what will happen is she'll be really, really good at not only telling the story, but methodically manipulating her instrument and also connecting to the story. Connecting in a way that she continues to grow and her mindset will begin to develop as well. So she has a lot of the regiment factors set as well. She will continue to practice and practice and practice incessantly, even if it drives me crazy. And I love that about her. I love it. And she has her own way she warms up, she cools down, and we will teach you all of that in the confidence campaign. I will want you to come in and sit with me on the day of my birthday for an hour, get coached. I will teach you some of the insights that I have early on how to start your career and then where you are in your career. You could be ready and set. You could be headed into a new performance program, or you're a new artist at a great college and you're now on the next phase of your journey. And so you're starting your collegiate kind of journey and you kind of want some insider information. We'll guide you through that. If you are an aspiring artist and you are out there and you are auditioning and you are in the audition world, whether that's in Los Angeles or, there's a huge scene right now out in Atlanta. There's a lot of stuff happening, obviously in New York as well and all across the world. But as you're going in and you're really, really finding the support that you need to navigate your career, that's what we'll do on the confidence campaign kickoff. Like I said, that date is going to be July 25th, 10 a.m. PST. So sign up. You're going to share your email. We'll send you a Zoom link. We'll get that to you. And if you are not able to make it to the live session, you absolutely can get the recording. So we will send you the recording as well. And then there will be 2 follow-up sessions. So each one of my artists that does sign up and say, I'm going to try this free confidence campaign to give me this little boost of confidence that I need to get to the next level of whatever I'm working on, I absolutely want to hold you accountable. So the following month, we are going to have a check-in session, and that will be on a whole different subject. I will have you check in. I will have you, again, be accountable for where you are, some of the things that you faced as challenges, some of the victories that you actually did end up conquering. And I will give you that insight and information into how do I conquer these things. When you get stuck, when you feel overwhelmed, if you suffer from anxiety, if there's a number of things that you have where you can't come out of your bubble, where you have crazy stage fright, or if you get so inside your head you can't be present, different things like that, I will really focus on coaching you through. And the fun part is practicing that bravery enough to be in a room with other artists where you feel like being yourself. You feel it's okay to bring the kind of artist that you are to the table, to the forefront, and saying, this is who I am, this is how I'm showing up. Most importantly, what it will hopefully do in that final session, I will add another month. So we will have a time together, literally once a month, kicking off on the date of my birthday. July 25th is the kickoff. August is that check-in month. And September is that final month for me to hold you accountable and say, where are you on the goal that you created for yourself that you started with me in July? And then I absolutely will invite people to train with me ongoing. I am creating classes and opening up new times so that people can train with me now. I have had a full roster for a very long time, but we are scaling this year. And we are scaling in a way and adding things in a way so that we can serve more people. That has absolutely been my goal this entire time. And 2024 is the year we're making it happen. And that really was, again, a birthday gift to myself because I've been wanting to do it for so long. And coaching truly is my greatest passion. So taking the information that I've learned, compiling that, coaching each person through that does opt to share that time with us. And all of this, these 3 coaching sessions are free. They are free. I want you as artists to decide, I'm going to start this for myself. I'm going to tap in for myself. I'm going to see if this is something I even want to do. My beautiful friend, I don't know if I shared this story before, but when I helped in casting last year, she watched me in the casting room and she looked at me and she said, you hate this, huh? And I was like, I don't hate it. I just don't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. And there's so much of me that wanted to sit there and guide the artist through the journey, wanted to comfort the artist, actually even wanted to kind of butt in for creative and coach the artist through and even pull out what was possible in the artist that I saw was in the artist. And I wanted to share that with creative, like, hey, you're afraid that they can't do this, but I'm sitting here and as a coach, I know their voice, I can hear their instrument, I can hear what it's capable of. And as a casting person, as a casting agent at that time, I'm not able to do that. That's not my place. And so I stayed quiet. And of course, I honored the casting code. And then when I went home that night and we went to dinner with some friends, and I think it was Luann and Kenny Ortega and different people in the industry. And so industry artists and all of the creative team for Bat Out of Hell and stuff, super fun. But we, end up talking about all the parts of it. And I definitely still have that strong connection to wanting to guide the artist. So again, this me drilling down and doubling down in my own lane was so deeply ingrained and very passionate in me. And that, again, has been my focus. And that's why I created this, is that being on that side, I want to, at the end of the day, help the artist get the job. And being in those rooms and seeing what they're looking for, and then knowing people, obviously, in creative and in casting, and knowing and reassuring the artists that are auditioning, these people are wonderful humans. They're kind and they're gentle and they're very careful with a lot of the things that artists go through and experience, and they're waiting for you to do a good job. So me giving you that understanding and even pouring that bit of confidence or extra confidence in your cup so that your cup can runneth over and you can truly live the life that you have had inside of your mind and inside of your heart. That is what the Confidence Campaign is all about. So do not miss this. Share it with your friends. Join. Add your friends. Add your family. Parents, if you are wanting that journey for yourself, if you are wanting to coach with me on how to navigate the career that your young artist is going through and what you need to know and how you need to be guided and how you need your mindset to be set on straight so that they can really, truly follow their dreams and you cannot inhibit the journey. All of that is happening. So thank you so much, my beautiful people. Please join me for the Confidence Campaign kicking off my birthday, July 25th, 10 a.m. PST. Do not miss it. It is going to absolutely change your life. Thank you so much, my friends. Please share. Please take care and be well. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. The month of July. That's right. I say the whole month of July. Actual date, July 25th. That is when my free workshop, my free coaching class, my Confidence Campaign kicks off. That is absolutely 100% free. My gift to you for my birthday. So exciting. I want you to join me. If you are a performer waiting to take your confidence game and your voice and your career to the next level, this workshop is for you. Are you afraid you are going to miss it? Don't worry. We will absolutely send you the recording. You do not want to miss it. It will be 3 sessions. I will start with you on the actual day of my birthday, July 25th, 10 a.m. PST, and I will be so ready to share all the confidence hacks you can handle in one coaching session. Then it will be followed up by another month check-in and another month check-in after that, just to make sure you are all in on your goals and right on track. Please join me for my Confidence Campaign kicking off July 25th, 10 a.m. PST. Happy birthday to me. Please join me. To register for the Confidence Campaign, all you have to do is go to Amy at Amy Adams Coaching and send me an email that says Confidence Campaign, and we will send you the link directly. I want you to join me for my sweet birthday treat. Thank you so much. Do not miss this. Tell your friends. The best part of your life and your journey always begins with confidence. Can't wait to see you. Thank you for listening to today's episode of The Confident Performer. If you want to learn more about living your truth and showing up as your most authentic, beautiful self, visit www.amyadamscoaching.com. See you next week.